honorable dignitaries, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and graduating students. Welcome to this momentous occasion, our 8th Convocation ceremony. Today, we gather to celebrate the achievements, hard work, and the resilience of the graduating class of 2024. It is an honor to stand before you as we embark on this journey of reflection and recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we extend a warm welcome to Professor N. Ravichandran, the distinguished former director of IIM Indore. His exemplary leadership and scholarly contributions have uniquely defined the academic landscape. Today, we are privileged to have him grace our convocation ceremony. Let us express our gratitude as we welcome Professor N. Ravichandran, a luminary in the field of education and administration. Please bring your hands together and give him a huge round of applause. So it's an honor to have you amongst us, like always. Ladies and gentlemen, with great honor and reverence, we welcome Swami Omaji, the esteemed spiritual guide and beacon of wisdom, to grace our convocation ceremony. His presence enriches this occasion with profound insights and inspiration. Let us today open our hearts and minds to wisdom that he will be sharing with us shortly as we embark on this journey of enlightenment and self-discovery. Swamiji, it's a privilege to have you with us. Please bring your hands together and give him a huge round of applause. May I now request respected Registrar ITM University, Dr. Omveer Singh, to kindly come forward and request Honorable Chancellor to declare 8th Convocation open.
Honorable Chancellor, may I request you to declare the 8th Convocation open.
I hereby declare the 8th Convocation of ITM University Gwalior open.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Before we commence, let's take a moment to celebrate the distinctive features that define ITM University Gwalior, a place of academic excellence, innovation, and holistic learning. Now, with great anticipation, I invite Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Yogesh Upadhyay, to present the annual report, shedding light on the remarkable achievements, milestones, and the collective journey of knowledge and growth we have undertaken so far. So your insights today will undoubtedly inspire us as we reflect the academic year gone by. Please bring your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Professor Yogesh Upadhyay.
Honorable Founder Chancellor, ITM University Gwalior, Shri Rama Shankar Singh Ji, Honorable Chancellor, Mrs. Ruchi Singh Ji Chauhan, Honorable Pro Chancellor, Dr. Daulat Singh Chauhan Ji, eminent guest, Professor N. Ravichandran, former Director, IIM Indore, members of governing body of the university, Professor Sunil Kumar, Dr. Udayan Vajpayee, Sri Rajkumar Gupta, Dr. Rajendra Vaidya, Dr. Vijay Gambhir, members of the Board of Management, Sri Manoj Goyal, distinguished advisors of the family, Professor K.G. Narayan Khedkar, ex-director IIT Mumbai, Professor Anand Kumar, ex-professor JNU, distinguished recipient of honoris causa doctoral degrees today, Professor Latika Kat, Padma Shri, Sri Manoj Vajpayee Ji, Mrs. Nirja Chaudhary Ji, Padma Shri Dr. Pradeep Chaube Ji, Padma Shri Sri Raghu Rai Ji, and Sri Sonam Vanchuk Ji. Pro Vice Chancellors, Registrar, Deans, Member of Board of Management and Academic Council, Heads of Department, Faculty members, staff, invitees, sponsors of gold, silver medals, member of press and media, and my dear students. I take immense pleasure in extending a very warm welcome to all on the auspicious occasion of 8th Convocation of ITM University Gwalior. And my address perhaps may also address some of the concerns which were raised during the morning session. First, to the graduating students, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. Today is more than just a ceremony. It marks a celebration of your accomplishments, your personal growth, the boundless opportunity that await you. It's an honor to address you all on this momentous day. Education serves as a catalyst for personal transformation. As noted by J. Krishnamurti, if you transform yourself, you affect the consciousness of the rest of the world. Each one of you has demonstrated resilience, intellectual curiosity, and a commitment to excellence throughout your academic journey. As you commence the subsequent significant chapter of your lives, your mission is to illuminate the lives of countless others by applying the skills, knowledge, values, and ethics you have acquired during your journey at this university. ITM University Gwalior was founded in the year 2011 by Sri Rama Shankar Singh Ji, an astute visionary, social activist, connoisseur of art, not as another university in the country, but as an agent of social change. This is where the difference lies between this university and others. This university is shaped by his principles, which encompass the encouragement of thinking big and beyond, celebrating dreams, cultivation of happy and happening campus, peaceful coexistence with nature, holistic development of students, and embrace of the philosophy of Satyam Vad Dharmam Cha from Taittiriya Upanishad. His vision strongly sided with Plato's idea that education should ultimately lead to eudaimonia, or happiness in life. Further insight on his philosophy may be shared by our keynote speaker of today, Swami Om the Ak. Now the reins are in hands of equally visionary leaders blessed with systemic thinking. Srimati Ruchi Singh Chauhan Ji, the Honorable Chancellor of the University, and Dr. Daulat Singh Chauhan Ji, Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University. At present, the university comprises of more than 15 faculty and boasts an enrollment of over 8,000 students. These faculties cover an extensive spectrum encompassing not only STEM disciplines, but also agriculture, fine arts, law, humanities, journalism, paramedical, and more. Over half of our student population hails from different states across the country, representing 20 different nationalities. This diversity fosters a multicultural environment essential for cultivating a rich and varied perspective. Our distinctive Gandhian School of Democracy and Social Equity serves as a unifying thread across all schools, preparing students to contribute to the strengthening of social fabric. It also stands as a guiding light to overcome disparities and contradictions, which are coincidentally also depicted in the photographs of globally acclaimed photojournalist Shri Raghurai Ji, who is with us today. For instance, his photograph in 1987 showcases the ideal of Ma Kali on the banks of Ganges in Calcutta, juxtaposed with the vulnerable women gazing at it. Against this backdrop, it is noteworthy that both the universities under the ITM banner have women serving as chancellors, delivering a potent message to society at large. Now let's visit the different facets of ITM University Gwalior that help nurture a holistic personality of students over here. The university has established its reputation as a benefactor of thought-provoking debates on contemporary issues, fine arts, and music. In this backdrop, over the years, ITM University Gwalior has established numerous flagship events that consistently draw national and international performers annually. Some notable examples include Sangeet Sammelan, Bharat, Editors Conclave, Megh Malhar, ITM Film Festival, live concerts, international sculpture camp, among others. Eminent personalities who have graced us during these events are in Sangeet Sammelan, Pandit Vishwamohan Bhatt, Pandit Salil Bhatt, Pandit Ankit Bhatt, Dr. N. Rajam, Dr. Sangeeta Shankar, Miss Ragini and Nandini. In Ibarat, Fahmi Badayuni, Sri Shakil Ajmi, Dr. Sulil Pawar, Sri Anshu Mishra, Sri Ajhar Iqbal, Sri Madan Mohan Danish. In Editors Conclave, Sri Anshuman Tiwari, Sri Sayyid Ansari, Professor Dilip Mandal, Sri Arvind Kumar Singh. Megh Malhar, Sri Pihu Mukherjee, Sri Rahul and Rohit Mishra. ITM Film Festival, Anjum Rajvi, Banwari Jhol, Gunjan Vijay, Adil Gurezi, and Yashpal Sharma. Live concert was performed by Ankit Tiwari. Internal sculptures camp in all 13 sculptors from 7 nationalities participated in this camp. With the most comprehensive collection of executive sculptures and paintings in Asia, nestled within the environmentally sustainable and picturesque campus of ITM University, the university proudly showcases the diverse aspect of higher education that it embraces. The university this year also organized a week-long event focused on Mahatma Gandhi and Bhagat Singh. This event featured lectures delivered by esteemed scholars and social workers from across the country, including Dr. Nand Kishore Acharya, Professor Jagmohan Singh, Professor Mridula Mukherjee, Dr. Ram Chandra Pradhan, Sri Kumar Prashant, Professor Chaman Lal, Sri Sopan Joshi, and Sri Anil Noria. The Gandhian School of Democracy and Socialism hosted a 3-day national seminar titled Sustainable Development Goals, the Gandhian Way. To uphold the core values of ITM University, we have also instituted several awards, recognizing the outstanding contribution of individuals who have played pivotal roles in nation building across various domains. An example is the Basha Khan decoration established at ITM University Gwalior in the honor of Frontier Gandhi Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. This year, this esteemed decoration was conferred upon Sri Soma Munda, a distinguished tribal leader from Jharkhand, and D.R. Mehta, the visionary founder of Jaipur Fort. Now let's move to another significant facet of ITM University, and that is sports. We take pride in our outstanding sports facilities. These include a sprawling 25-acre sports complex equipped with a BCCI-approved cricket ground for first-class matches, as well as world-class facilities for basketball, floorball, lawn tennis, badminton, football, and hockey. Additionally, the complex houses indoor badminton and table tennis courts. Above all, we take great pride in our esteemed faculty, which includes individuals of exceptional caliber like Dr. Nand Kishore Acharya ji. Dr. Acharya holds unique distinction in being the sole writer in the country to be honored with both Sahitya Academy and Sangeet Natak Academy awards simultaneously. Another distinguished member of our family, Professor Yogesh Goswami, serving as a Dean of School of Sciences at ITM University Gwalior, has earned the prestigious title of Fellow of Royal Society of Chemistry. Additionally, we have established global partnerships to enhance research, training, teaching, learning, and student placements. In pursuit of these objectives, we have entered into memorandum of associations with renowned entities, including Amazon, Microsoft, IBM, Education Center of Australia, Australian School of Global Studies, University of South Carolina, Montfort University, UK. Now again transitioning to the outcome side, the multi-layered and diverse ecosystem of ITM University is vividly showcased through the extraordinary accomplishment of our students. I am excited to highlight the outstanding achievements of our students, firstly in the field of sports. Our students have clinched a total of 14 medals, which include 5 gold, 5 silver, 4 bronze, at national events and all India inter-university tournaments. The array of sports in which these medals were earned spans tennis, basketball, hockey, wrestling, boxing, and taekwondo. It's a moment of pride for all of us that university has become a major hub for hosting inter-university competitions in India. This year, we successfully organized 3 competitions in 3 sports, tennis, basketball, and hockey. Importantly, 3 teams of ITM University Gwalior have qualified for 4th Khelo India University Games to be held in Guwahati, Assam. These teams include women's hockey, women's basketball, and men's tennis. ITM University Gwalior also operates three operational units of NCC. Cadets enrolled in these units have access to a range of courses, including those designed for Indian Military Academy, Officers Training Academy, Basic Mountaineering, Parasailing, and others. Simultaneously, the university has positioned itself as a thriving center for knowledge creation, facilitated by robust backing from over 90 state-of-art laboratories. Our extensive contribution to knowledge creation is reflected in the publication of over 468 articles, 210 book chapters, and an impressive H index of 32. Moreover, our active involvement in intellectual property rights is evident with the publication of 70 patents this year, and out of which 20 patents have been granted. University also regularly secures substantial research funding from entities such as DBT, MPCST, ICSSR, Society for Nursing Practices, local industries, and various other sources. Further, over past 3 years, university has successfully collaborated with 772 well-known recruiters who have visited our campus. A total of 3,942 students received job offers from various organizations. For the graduating batch of 2023, approximately 91% of eligible students secured placements in these esteemed companies. The university has been acknowledged as a premier institution for quality higher education. It stands as a sole recipient in Central India to receive platinum rating in engineering by QSI Gauge. Moreover, it holds the unique distinction of being the only university in India to receive a platinum rating in management as well. Additionally, it secured 15 position among top 50 private universities in India. Importantly, what we need to recognize is we do not compete with traditional coordinates with other educational institutions. We believe the perspective of this university is more rich and unique, envisioning it not only as a catalyst for social change, but also actively pursuing this course. The foundation of the university success is also rooted in our distinctive approach to teaching and learning, mirroring the sentiments expressed in the Robert Frost poem, where we opted for a less traveled path, creating a significant impact. This philosophy is further demonstrated in our invitations to distinguished individuals who will be bestowed with honoris causa today. They have traversed similar unconventional paths in their lives, reflecting the cherished value we uphold at ITM University. These occasions offer the university an opportunity to cherish, celebrate, and foster these shared values. For example, we use the basic philosophy behind minimum invasive surgeries by the world-renowned surgeon Padma Shri Dr. Pradeep Chaube ji to further innovate our teaching pedagogies like project and problem-based learning that are minimally invasive, primarily banking on constructivism, cognitive, social, and radical. In the similar vein, our Gandhian School of Democracy and Social Equity cultivates the capacity for impartial and thorough observation, inspired by the esteemed journalist Mrs. Neerja Chaudhary ji in our country. Moreover, we advocate for an interdisciplinary approach exemplified by the inclusion of her regarded ethnographical book, How Prime Ministers Decide, which aims to elucidate the intricacies of decision making at the highest level. This work is integrated into the curriculum across all the disciplines wherever decision making is a significant component in their studies. Additionally, to nurture comparable critical thinking skill among students, we have established various platforms facilitating their engagement with esteemed scholars of global repute. This is one of them. These platforms include My India, My Vision, Meeting of Minds, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia lecture, the Frontier Gandhi Award and lecture, the Vivekanand Jayanti lecture, the Acharya Harihar Nath Dwivedi Memorial Lecture Series, the C.K. Prahlad Memorial Lecture Series, and the Wisdom Series. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to both real and real-life ranchos who continue to challenge us to rethink the traditional teaching learning paradigm. Sonam Wangchuk ji's movement and deeds have now transformed into a movement setting higher benchmarks for all academic institutions. However, it is worth noting that real rancho, not real rancho, never had the opportunity to meet esteemed educators like Professor N. Ravichandran, former director of IIM Indore, our esteemed guest at today's event, Professor Sunil Kumarji, Vice Chancellor Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogiki Vishwavidyalaya Bhopal. For instance, I remember one of his lectures. Professor Ravi Chandranji possesses the remarkable ability to connect complex concepts in management discipline with everyday experiences. I vividly recall how he illustrated the notion of strategic intent used by business leaders by likening it to a boy chasing an object on a bicycle during one of his lectures at ITM University Gwalior. At our university, we embrace the practical wisdom embodied by our real rancho and actively promote its development through hands-on learning experience, industry collaborations, apprenticeship, and social immersion programs which are integrated into our curriculum. We have established a unique platform called IdeaPad, where we offer an optimal ecosystem for our creative students who aspire to develop and implement their unique ideas. Drawing inspiration from our beloved Padma Shri awardee, Manoj Vajpayee ji, I seek your attention, sir, who holds a special place in the hearts of every Indian, including me, due to his adept portrayal of a diverse range of roles. His ability to seamlessly inhabit any conceivable character highlights his versatility and adaptability. Importantly, adaptability, as per an article published in the magazine Fortune day before yesterday, is the highest rated skill as per the survey on LinkedIn. We instill this skill on students as well through several mechanisms, including activity-based learning, experiential learning, enabling them to navigate and adapt to various challenges. Students present here today may fondly recollect several memorable dialogues from his acclaimed movies. One such dialogue I recited in morning, one such I am doing right now. It is बादशाह की गली में आके उसका पता नहीं पूछते, गुलामों के झुके हुए सर खुद ब खुद रास्ता बता देते हैं. I'll take the liberty to paraphrase in this part of the world. ITM विश्वविद्यालय के शहर में आकर उसका पता नहीं पूछते, बेजोड़ कला संग्रह और विद्यार्थियों का उमंग और उत्साह उसका रास्ता खुद ब खुद बता देते हैं. Finally, it is crucial to recognize that today does not mark the end of your academic voyage. Rather, it symbolizes the beginning of lifelong processes wherein you should consistently nurture your unique skill to stay dynamic, contributory, and inventive. Foster a love for diverse experiences and knowledge, embodying what John Gardner said, excellence is doing ordinary things extraordinary way. This movement signifies the initiation of a lifetime filled with boundless possibilities. Your commitment and hard work has brought you here to this significant milestone. Go forth and let your individual brilliance illuminate the world. Warm congratulations on your graduations. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, ITM University, Shri S. Narayan Khetkar, to kindly present a memento to our chief guest, Professor N. Ravichandran. Thank you, sir. May I now request Registrar, ITM University, Dr. Omveer Singh, to kindly present a memento to our guest, Swami Omaji. With utmost respect and admiration, I humbly request Oma Swamiji, the esteemed spiritual guide and a source of profound wisdom, to honor us with the privilege of delivering the convocation address. Please bring your hands together and give him a huge round of applause. Thank you.
प्रणाम आप सभी लोगों को, विशेष करके एक शिक्षण संस्थान, एक विद्यालय, एक महाविद्यालय, इसकी भूमि को प्रणाम, माता सरस्वती को प्रणाम, जिनकी कृपा पात्र आप सभी हैं, और साथ ही साथ बहुत सारा साधुवाद और शुभकामनाएं रमाशंकर जी को और उनके इस इंस्टीट्यूट को और आप सभी को जो यहाँ उपस्थित हैं। चूँकि समय सीमा है और शायद 20 मिनट 22 मिनट में मुझे अपनी बात कहनी है, इसलिए फॉर्मेलिटीज़ को हम हटाते हैं और आप सबसे क्षमा मांगते हैं जिनका मुझे नाम लेना चाहिए था लेकिन नहीं ले पा रहा हूँ। अच्छा है कि आप सब एक विश्वविद्यालय में बैठ करके इतने अलग अलग विचारों को और इतने अलग अलग अनुभवों को अपने साथ साझा कर रहे हैं। मैं अपनी कोई बात शुरू करूं, इससे पहले मुझे एक शेर याद आता है जो मैं ज़रूर सुनाकर अपनी बात कहना चाहूँगा। शेर कुछ यूं है कि तेज हवा ने मुझसे पूछा, रेत पे क्या लिखते रहते हो। मैं शेर इसलिए सुना रहा हूँ क्योंकि अक्सर हम लोग बड़ी गहरी बातें बहुत सारे ऐसे फंक्शंस में करते हैं, बहुत ध्यान से सुनते हैं हम लोग, लेकिन अल्टीमेटली हम वही करते हैं जिसके लिए हमें बहुत शुरू से पोषित कर दिया गया होता है। और हमारा पोषण बड़ा गड़बड़ हो रहा है पिछली कुछ शताब्दियों से। मैं पूरी दुनिया के लिए बुद्ध को किसी आध्यात्मिक दुर्घटना की तरह देखता हूँ। मेरी बात ध्यान से सुनिएगा। मेरे लिए बुद्ध एक आध्यात्मिक दुर्घटना की तरह है। बुद्ध का होना इस पूरी दुनिया के लिए एक स्पिरिचुअल एक्सीडेंट हो जाता है। मैं ईसा से दुनिया को नहीं बांटता, मैं हमेशा बुद्ध से दुनिया को बांटना पसंद करता हूँ। बुद्ध से पहले की दुनिया और बुद्ध के बाद की दुनिया। अगर बुद्ध नहीं होता तो किसी ईसा का कोई पता नहीं होता। बुद्ध पहला व्यक्ति है जो दुनिया को एक सलाह देता है कि हम अपने विचारों से दूसरे को प्रभावित करके उसे अपने विचारों में ढाल सकते हैं। उसके पहले तक जो भारत की मीमांसा हो, बेबीलोन की मीमांसा हो, यूनान की हो, ईरान की हो, इजिप्ट की हो, दूर कहीं इंका की हो, माया की हो, या और जो संस्कृतियां खो गईं, उन सब की जो मीमांसा थी, जो दर्शन था, जो विचार था, उसके अंदर व्यक्ति को उसके स्वरूप के साथ ही पनपने दिया जाता था। गेंदे के फूल को गेंदे का फूल ही रहने दिया जा रहा था और चमेली के फूल को चमेली का फूल, गुलाब के फूल को गुलाब का फूल। लेकिन बुद्ध पहली बार एक डिस्क्रिमिनेशन पैदा करता है। बुद्ध कहता है कि दरअसल पूरी पृथ्वी पर गेंदे के ही फूल होने चाहिए, चमेली का फूल उतना सूट नहीं करता है। इसे कन्वर्जन कहते हैं, कन्वर्जन। और इसके बाद पूरी दुनिया में एक नए तरह का झंझावात खड़ा हो जाता है। आपको बड़ा गर्व होता है, और भारत में बड़े गर्व के साथ इतिहासकार भी घोषित करते हैं, और आजकल तो राजनेताओं ने सारे ठेके ले रखे हैं इतिहास भी पढ़ाने का, धर्म भी पढ़ाने का, विज्ञान भी पढ़ाने का, तो अब उनका ज्यादा स्वर ऊंचा होता है। और ये सारे के सारे एक बात की उद्घोषणा बड़े अच्छे से करते हैं कि दुनिया को पहला महाविद्यालय, पहला विश्वविद्यालय भारत ने दिया है, तक्षशिला के रूप में, बाद में नालंदा के रूप में। और हमें नहीं भूलना चाहिए कि तक्षशिला या नालंदा मौलिक रूप से बौद्ध विश्वविद्यालय थे, बौद्ध धर्म के प्रचार प्रसार के लिए बनाए गए थे। बुद्ध के बाद एक और नाम मैं लेना चाहूंगा, आप सभी विद्वान बैठे हुए हैं यहाँ, एरिस्टोटल का, अरस्तु का। अरस्तु ने शिक्षा के संदर्भ में एक बड़ी महत्वपूर्ण बात कही। हमको ये याद रखना चाहिए कि बुद्ध के बाद इस दुनिया पे अरस्तु का बड़ा गहरा प्रभाव है। खासतौर पे पश्चिम से जितनी भी हवाएं आई हैं, सब में अरस्तु की खुशबू आती है, सुकरात की नहीं। सुकरात थोड़ा खतरनाक है, उसे छोड़ दिया गया। प्लेटो की बात भी किसी ने थोड़ी देर पहले की थी, प्लेटो भी अच्छा आदमी है, मगर स्वीकार्यता अरिस्टोटल की होती है, क्योंकि अरिस्टोटल एक अच्छी बात करता है। सुकरात के लिए शिक्षा आत्मशोध है, अपने ही अपना अनुसंधान करने की प्रक्रिया है सुकरात के लिए शिक्षा, लेकिन अरिस्टोटल के लिए नहीं। अरिस्टोटल कहता है कि युवाओं को शिक्षित करो ताकि वो तुम्हारे राज्य को सुदृढ़ कर सके। ध्यान देना मेरी बात को, वशिष्ठ की शिक्षा, सुकरात की शिक्षा, इन सभी शिक्षाओं में आत्मचिंतन है, अपनी तलाश है। यानी कि हम जिस देश पे इतना गर्व करते हैं, इस देश की सारी महानता इस बात में भी छुपी हुई है कि हमने व्यक्ति को अपने भीतर जाकर के सत्य को समझना और फिर उस सत्य को पूरी प्रकृति के बीच में उद्घाटित होते हुए देखने की एक प्रक्रिया सिखाई थी। हमारा जो पूरा का पूरा जो हमारी शिक्षा की अवधारणा है, वो प्रकृति के साथ अपने जुड़ाव की अवधारणा है, संवेदना की अवधारणा है, चरित्र की अवधारणा है। वैदिक मीमांसा में शिक्षित होने का मतलब दरअसल चरित्रवान होना होता था। इसलिए बुद्ध भी जब अपनी बात का प्रारंभ करता है, जब अपने ज्ञान का प्रारंभ करता है, तो वहां शील शब्द को यानी चरित्र को ले आता है, शीलवान बनो। लेकिन जरा सा जो बस एक चेंज हो जाता है, वो ये हो जाता है कि बुद्ध कहता है कि तुम्हें शीलवान होने के लिए 3 शर्तों का अनुपालन करना पड़ेगा। बुद्धम शरणम गच्छामि, यानी बुद्ध के शरण में आओ। फिर धम्मम शरणम गच्छामि, यानी बुद्ध ने जो शिक्षा दी है उसे धर्म मान करके अपनाओ, क्योंकि एस धम्म सनातनो, जो मैं कह रहा हूं यही धर्म सनातन धर्म है। और तीसरा संघम शरणम गच्छामि, इस समूह का हिस्सा बन जाओ जिसमें सभी वही बात करते हैं जो बुद्ध करता है। बुद्ध के बहुत बाद अरिस्टोटल कह रहा है युवाओं को शिक्षित करो ताकि वो तुम्हारे राज्य का पोषण कर सके, एक सुदृढ़ राज्य बना सके। समस्या है अरिस्टोटल की पैदाइश क्या है और बुद्ध की पैदाइश क्या है, यह भी हमें देखना चाहिए। वशिष्ठ की पैदाइश क्या है, विश्वामित्र की पैदाइश क्या है, यह भी हमें समझना चाहिए। वशिष्ठ से कोई राम पैदा होता है, एक राम जिसके लिए सत्ता से अधिक महत्वपूर्ण है संवेदना। संवेदना अपने पिता की नहीं, उससे ज्यादा अपनी उस सौतेली मां की। राम पिता के लिए नहीं जाते हैं वनवास, अपनी सौतेली मां के लिए चले जाते हैं। ये एक संवेदनशील व्यक्ति की जो चरित्र की ऊंचाई है, इसे समझना। वशिष्ठ की शिक्षा से राम एक संवेदनशील व्यक्ति बनता है। कितना संवेदनशील कि पिता का अंतिम संस्कार नहीं कर पाता है तो एक गीध का अंतिम संस्कार करता है, क्योंकि वो उसके पिता का मित्र है। ये संवेदना आती है वैदिक शिक्षा की, वशिष्ठ की शिक्षा की। ध्यान देना, गुरु चेलों से पहचाना जाता है। ये यूनिवर्सिटी कितनी खूबसूरत बनी है, कितना पैसा लगा है, कितनी लग्जरी है इसके भीतर, इसका कोई अर्थ नहीं है यदि तुम लोग किसी कार्य के नहीं निकलते हो तो। तुम अगर गुंडे, बदमाश, आवारे, लुच्चे, लफंगे निकलते हो तो अल्टीमेटली क्या होगा इस यूनिवर्सिटी का? कोई भी गुरुकुल, कोई भी शिक्षण संस्थान, कोई भी गुरु अपने शिक्षक, अपने शिक्षार्थियों के द्वारा, अपने विद्यार्थियों के द्वारा, अपने शिष्यों के द्वारा ही समय में अपना स्थान बनाता है। और पहचाना जाता है कि दरअसल वो संस्थान था कैसा, उसके गुरु थे कैसे। वशिष्ठ ने एक संवेदनशील शिष्य को हमारे समक्ष रखा। सांदीपनी ने एक ऐसा शिष्य रखा जिसने पूरे विश्व को अपने से, अपनी बांसुरी की आवाज से भी चमत्कृत किया, अपने संगीत और सौंदर्य से भी चमत्कृत किया, और गीता के ज्ञान से भी चमत्कृत किया। उसने कृष्ण को हमारे समक्ष प्रस्तुत किया। एक व्यक्ति गाय चलाता है, भैंस चराता है, मक्खन चुराता है, लेकिन जब वो गीता का उपदेश करता है तो सारे के सारे वेदांग को, उपनिषद को, ज्योतिष को, चारों वेदों को, सबको निचोड़ करके एक छोटे से 18 अध्याय के भीतर समेट करके बिछा देता है। एक ऐसी किताब जिससे ओपेनहाइमर, शोपेनहावर, आइंस्टीन ये सब प्रभावित होते हैं। लेकिन बुद्ध से कौन आता है, पैदा होता है? बुद्ध के बाद किसी का नाम याद आता है? कोई राम, कोई कृष्ण याद आता है? कोई जिसने कि त्याग कर दिया हो अपनी मां की संवेदना पर अपना महान राज्य, जिसने अपने मित्र के माथे पर समुद्र के पानी से तिलक लगाते हुए कहा हो कि ये मेरे पास मित्र तुम्हें देने के लिए कुछ नहीं है, ये जो मैं लंका अभी जीतूंगा ये तुम्हें दे देता हूं। जो संपत्ति शिव रावणी दीन दिए दसमाथ, सोई संपदा विभीषणी सकुची दीन रघुनाथ। सकुचा के, शर्मा के, ये चरित्र होता है। जब तुम मित्र को कुछ देते हो तो तुम्हें लज्जा तुम्हें आनी चाहिए। अगर मित्र की आंखों में लज्जा आ गई तो तुम उसके मित्र नहीं थे, तुम उसके शत्रु थे। इतनी तमीज सिखाई गई है तुम्हें कि जब किसी को कुछ दो तो उसकी खलील जिब्रान ने कहा था कि हे ईश्वर, मुझे उस दिन से बचाना कि जब मैं किसी की मदद करूं और उसकी आंखों में लज्जा आ जाए। तुम तो लज्जित करने के लिए ही मदद करना पसंद करते हो। तुम्हारे चरित्र में तो विशिष्टता है। फेसबुक पे लिख देते हो कि आज मैंने 2 केले किसी को गिफ्ट दिए हैं। कौन से चरित्र तुम्हारा निर्मित हो रहा है? बड़ा अच्छा लगता है ये, पर समझना जीवन में उस शिक्षा का कोई काम नहीं है जो तुम्हारे चरित्र के भीतर जाकर के उसका कल्टीवेशन नहीं कर रही, उसका निर्माण नहीं कर रही है, व्यर्थ है। और बुद्ध की शिक्षाओं के बाद भारत पहली बार साम्राज्यवाद का दर्शन करता है। कोई बिंबिसार, कोई समुद्रगुप्त, कोई अशोक, अपने भाइयों का वध करने वाला, अपने पिता को कैद करने वाला, ये परंपराएं शुरू होती हैं। और अरिस्टोटल के बाद एक अलेक्जेंडर निकलता है, द ग्रेट। शर्मनाक बात है, हम लोग आजकल तानाशाही में भी अपनी चॉइसेस रखते हैं। इसको तानाशाह कहेंगे, उसको तानाशाह नहीं कहेंगे, लेकिन प्रकृति के अनुसार तानाशाही तानाशाही होती है। अरस्तु का चेला दुनिया का सबसे हिंसात्मक आदमी निकलता है, सिकंदर। क्योंकि राज्य के लिए यदि तुम शिक्षित होगे तो तुम राज्य के गुलाम बनोगे, ना कि तुम अपने स्वामी बन पाओगे। इसको ध्यान रखना। भारतीय चिंतन स्वामित्व में विश्वास कर रहा था। बुद्ध ने पहली बार ये कहते हुए भी कि यदि तुम्हारे मार्ग में, सत्य के मार्ग में बुद्ध आ जाता है तो तुम उसकी गर्दन तलवार से उड़ा देना, बावजूद उसके बुद्ध बार बार ये समझाता है एस धम्म सनातनो, एस धम्म सनातन। जो मैं कह रहा हूं यही सनातन धर्म है। मैं ये बक रहा हूं जुनू में क्या क्या कुछ न समझे खुदा करे कोई, ये बातें मैं क्यों कह रहा हूं? इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि मेरी अपनी दृष्टि में इस पूरी दुनिया के भीतर सबसे निर्मम, सबसे खतरनाक और सबसे असंवेदनशील और चरित्रहीन व्यक्तित्वों का निर्माण तब शुरू हुआ जब हमने बड़ी बड़ी अकादमीज बनाना शुरू की, और ऐसी अकादमीज जो राज्य के इशारों पर नाचती है, उन मूर्ख राजनीतिज्ञों की सेवा करती है जिनका जीवन केवल और केवल आडंबर और ढोंग से भरा हुआ है। और आप कब तक इस तरह के ढोंग और आडंबर करेंगे? कब तक इस तरह की चापलूसियों में विश्वास करेंगे सिर्फ पैसे कमाने के लिए? टीएन शेषन का नाम आप सबने सुना होगा। उनकी डायरी का एक हिस्सा मैंने पढ़ा। टीएन शेषन रास्ते से जा रहे थे, उनकी पत्नी भी गाड़ी में बैठी हुई थी। बीच में बया पता नहीं अब कहीं बया बची है कि नहीं बची, बनारस में तो नहीं बची हुई है। हमारे बचपन में एक छोटा सा पीला सा पंछी होता था, गौरैया नुमा, उसे बया कहते थे। वो बड़ा खूबसूरत घोंसला बनाता था, सुराही के आकार का। बया का एक घोंसला लटका हुआ था। टीएन शेषन लिखते हैं कि उनकी पत्नी ने कहा कि घोंसला बहुत सुंदर है, उसे उतरवा के ले चलिए, घर में सजाएंगे। टीएन शेषन ने कहा अच्छा किसी से बोलता हूं। गाड़ी रोकी तो एक गडेरिए का बच्चा जा रहा था। टीएन शेषन ने कहा कि ये बच्चे चढ़ करके इसको उतार दे, 50 रुपए तुझे दूंगा। ये 90 के दशक की बात हो रही है। गडेरिए का बच्चा कहता है नहीं, अगर तुम 500 रुपए दोगे तब भी नहीं उतारूंगा। टीएन शेषन ने कहा क्यों? बोला शाम को जब ये चिड़िया लौटेगी और उसके बच्चे नहीं मिलेंगे तो उसका क्या होगा? टीएन शेषन कहते हैं मैं शर्मसार हो गया। हमने आईएएस बन करके, ये बड़े बड़े अधिकार पाकर के और महाविद्यालयों में पढ़ करके इतनी असंवेदनशीलता सीख ली है कि मुझे ये बात समझ में नहीं आई। गडेरिए के बच्चे को ये पता था कि इसके अंदर चिड़िया का बच्चा रह रहा है, ये सिर्फ घोंसला नहीं है, इसमें एक जिंदगी रह रही है। तुम क्या ये सोचते हो जब कोई पेड़ काटते हो? जब तुम अपने शौक के लिए तोता, खरगोश, कबूतर पालते हो, या जब तुम अपने मजे के लिए किसी को सरेआम फेसबुक पर, ट्विटर पर ट्रोल करते हो, उसे बेइज्जत करते हो बिना किसी भी सच्चाई के अंत तक पहुंचे, क्योंकि सिर्फ तुम्हें मजा आता है। ये कौन सी शिक्षा तुमने पाई है जिसमें सिर्फ मजा इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया है? मैं बहुत सारी क्षमा के साथ कहना चाहूंगा, चूंकि आप में से ज्यादातर लोग अकादमी से जुड़े हुए हैं, लेकिन आप जरूर ये पन्ने पलट कर देखिएगा कि इतिहास में कहां से चूक शुरू होती है। और मेरी बात पर यकीन करिए, उस चूक का दरवाजा खुलेगा किसी अकादमी से। अकादमी ने पहली बार आदमी को आदमी के स्तर से नीचे गिराया। गालिब कहता है बस कि दुश्वार है हर काम का आसान होना, आदमी को भी मयस्सर नहीं इंसान होना। ये जो तकलीफ है किसी शायर की, ये गालिब की तकलीफ सिर्फ नहीं है, ये उन सभी, किसी ईसा की तकलीफ भी यही है, किसी मोहम्मद की तकलीफ भी यही है, किसी नानक की तकलीफ भी यही है, किसी चैतन्य महाप्रभु की तकलीफ भी यही है। सबकी यही तकलीफ है। मार्क्स की भी यही तकलीफ होगी, लोहिया की भी यही तकलीफ होगी। इंसान कहां है? इंसान बहुत जरूरी था। मनोज बाजपेयी जी बैठे हैं, आपसे भी क्षमा के साथ एक बात कहना जरूर चाहूंगा मैं। आप एक अद्भुत अभिनेता, इसमें कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है, लेकिन मैं मानता हूं कि हमारे जीवन में यह बहुत जरूरी है कि हम जो भी एक्शन करें उसमें अपने कॉन्शियस से एक बार तो मशवरा ले लें। अल्लामा इकबाल की जबान में कि अच्छा है दिल के साथ रहे पासबाने अक्ल, पासबान मतलब बॉडीगार्ड, अच्छा है दिल के साथ रहे पासबाने अक्ल, लेकिन कभी कभी इसे तन्हा भी छोड़ दो। मैं मनोज बाजपेयी जी को मुखातिब करके सॉरी के साथ इसलिए कह रहा हूं मैं एक चीज से बड़ा दुखी होता हूं, हमारी जबान पर दिन प्रतिदिन माँ बहन बेटियों से जुड़ी गालियां बढ़ती जा रही हैं। कॉन्टिन्यू। और इसमें बहुत बड़ी भूमिका बहुत सारे तथाकथित प्रोग्रेसिव राइटर्स, राही मासूम रजा, अब्दुल बिस्मिल्लाह, डॉक्टर काशीनाथ, ऐसे लोगों से लेकर के इस सो कॉल्ड प्रोग्रेसिव सिनेमा का भी है। हम गालियों को ग्लैमराइज कर रहे हैं बगैर ये सोचे कि मां बहन की गालियां, सॉरी टू मनोज जी, आपके एक इंटरव्यू में मैंने सुना, आप कह रहे थे कि गालियों में हम अपना फ्रस्ट्रेशन निकालते हैं और बड़ा मजा आता है। पर मनोज जी, या आपके लिए नहीं कह रहा हूं, आप तो अभिनेता हैं, आपके पास जो स्क्रिप्ट आ रही है आप उसे पढ़ रहे हैं, लेकिन मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि किसी की मां को बेइज्जत करना, किसी की बहन को बेइज्जत करना, और बेइज्जत नहीं करना, उसका मौखिक बलात्कार करना, यह कैसे अपना फ्रस्ट्रेशन निकालना हो सकता है? और हम इसे एंटरटेनमेंट कैसे समझ सकते हैं? और फिर हम निर्भया जैसी स्त्रियों के बलात्कार होने पर हम मोमबत्ती लेके मूर्खों की तरह खड़े कैसे हो सकते हैं? हाउ? इम्पॉसिबल। तुम खड़े होकर मां बहन की गालियां दो और फिर तुम उम्मीद करो कि तुम्हारे देश में स्त्रियों का बलात्कार नहीं होगा। ये गालियां बच्चों को तैयार करती हैं बलात्कार करने के लिए। ये गालियां बताती हैं कि दूसरे की माएं, दूसरों की बेटियां सेक्सुअल ऑब्जेक्ट से ज्यादा कुछ भी नहीं है, और तुम्हारे मर्द बनने के लिए जरूरी है कि तुम किसी औरत की इज्जत लूट लो। ये है, ये तुम सीख रहे हो। और तुम बच्चे बहुत खुश मत हो, ये मनोज बाजपेयी जी के लिए नहीं है। तुम में से कौन कौन है जो गालियां नहीं देता? जरा हाथ उठाए तो ईमानदारी के साथ। जिन्होंने हाथ उठाया उन्हें मैं सैल्यूट करता हूं, और जिन्होंने हाथ नहीं उठाया मैं उम्मीद करूंगा अगली बार उनका हाथ उठेगा। पॉसिबल? और यहां बैठी जितनी भी लड़कियां हैं, जितनी भी स्त्रियां हैं, मैं उनसे हाथ जोड़कर अनुरोध करता हूं कि अगर कोई व्यक्ति, कोई दुकानदार हो, कोई सिनेमा हो, कोई नाटक हो, कोई दोस्त हो, अगर वो मां बहन की गालियां दे रहा है तो उसका सीधा बायकॉट करिए। सविनय अवज्ञा, सीधी सी जरूरत है। ये कोई राजनीतिक भाषण नहीं दे रहा हूं मैं, क्योंकि अक्सर मैं जब विषय खोलता हूं तो 2-3 घंटे बोलता हूं। मेरे पास 20 मिनट की लिमिटेशन थी, इसलिए बहुत जरूरी थी कि मैं कुछ खास मैसेज आप तक कन्वे कर दूं। और उसमें एक मैसेज ये है कि आप कितनी अच्छी अंग्रेजी बोलते हैं, हिंदी बोलते हैं, उर्दू बोलते हैं, इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आपकी बातों में आपका दिल कितना शामिल है, आपका कैरेक्टर कितना शामिल है, इससे बहुत फर्क पड़ता है। कबीर को भाषा नहीं आती थी। कबीर की भाषा गलती से किसी नामवर सिंह के हाथ पहुंच जाती तो कहते ये तो कविता है ही नहीं, फेंक दिया गया होता। लेकिन हम जानते कबीर हमें कहां कहां से उद्वेलित करता है, कहां कहां पर हमारे अंदर प्रहार करता है। गालिब अपनी उर्दू की कविताओं को बकवास कहते थे, लेकिन गालिब जिंदा हैं अपनी उर्दू की कविताओं की वजह से, क्योंकि दिल जहां पर लगेगा जिंदगी वहीं पर पैदा होगी। तुम कितनी बड़ी डिग्री लेकर के जाओगे, इससे तुम्हें जरूर थोड़ा सा फर्क पड़ेगा, मगर दुनिया को इससे कोई खास फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला। तुम फिर किसी मूर्ख के नौकर बनकर के रह जाओगे अगर तुम्हारी अपनी आत्मा जिंदा नहीं हुई है, तुम्हारा अपना चरित्र जिंदा नहीं हुआ है। मैं सभी शिक्षालयों के बीच में एक ही बात कहना चाहता हूं कि आप पढ़ाइए। आने वाली दुनिया टेक्नो वर्ल्ड है। अब हम जेन्स हो रहे हैं, ड्यूड, और अभी जेन्स हो गए हैं हम। हमारी दुनिया बदल रही है। हम कभी आम आदमी थे, अभी रोबोटिक हो रहे हैं। और उम्मीद करता हूं कि 50 साल के बाद हम लोगों की ये सारी बातें बकवास होंगी, क्योंकि रोबोट्स को ना गालिब समझ में आएगा, ना मीर रोबोट को क्या पता राव साहब की नाजुकी उसके लब की क्या कहिए, पंखुड़ी गुलाब की सी है, रोबोट को क्या पता होगा? रोबोट को नहीं पता होगा। तो इससे पहले कि दुनिया रोबोट हो जाए, इससे पहले कि कोई समझ नहीं पाए कि सकुचाने का अर्थ क्या होता है, इससे पहले कि कोई ये ना समझ पाए, अभी जो आप पढ़ रहे थे जनगण मन अधिनायक, ये जरा पढ़ते हुए आपने सोचा है कि टैगोर क्या कहना चाह रहे थे? पंजाब, सिंध, गुजरात, मराठा, इतने नाम लेने की जरूरत क्या थी? टैगोर से ही अपनी बात खत्म करता हूं। बलराज साहनी बहुत बड़े अभिनेता थे, बलराज साहनी बहुत अच्छे राइटर भी हुआ करते थे। टैगोर के यहां वो थे, शांति निकेतन में थे। वो अंग्रेजी और हिंदी में कहानियां लिख रहे थे, टैगोर को दिखाने के लिए लेकर के गए। टैगोर ने कहा, तुम तो सिंधी हो, फिर तुम ये हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में क्यों लिख रहे हो? तो उसने कहा, क्योंकि ये आम फहम जबान है। तो टैगोर ने मुस्कुरा कहा, फिर सिंधी का क्या होगा? आप मेरी बात समझ पाए? टैगोर उस विविधता में विश्वास करते थे, इसलिए वो कहते थे कि अगर मुझे मनुष्य और राष्ट्र में से एक चुनने को कहा जाएगा तो मैं मनुष्य को चुन लूंगा, राष्ट्र को छोड़ दूंगा। क्योंकि मनुष्य का पैदा होना, मनुष्य का बनना इस पृथ्वी की उपलब्धि है। किसी राष्ट्र का बनना, किसी शासन का बनना, किसी सत्ता का बनना, किसी साम्राज्य का बनना, वो इस सृष्टि की दुर्घटना है। इस प्रकृति को कोई आनंद नहीं है अगर हम एक बहुत बड़ा साम्राज्य बना लें, लेकिन इस प्रकृति का दिल पुलकित हो जाता है, हर्ष से भर जाता है जब कोई सच्चा व्यक्ति यहां गुजरता है, जब कोई महावीर चलते चलते अपनी अंतिम चादर किसी कैक्टस के ऊपर डाल देता है, ये सोचकर कि उसमें खिला हुआ एक छोटा सा सफेद का फूल कहीं धूप से मुरझा न जाए। जब ऐसी संवेदना, जब ऐसा चरित्र तुम्हारे भीतर उतरेगा तो मुझे लगता है किस तरह के विद्यालयों या महाविद्यालयों का कोई अर्थ निकल करके आएगा, वरना सिर्फ और सिर्फ तुम लोग अर्थ चक्र का हिस्सा बन करके अनर्थ पैदा करते रहोगे। और मैं नहीं चाहता हूं कि भारत की भावी पीढ़ियां अर्थ के चक्कर में अनर्थ करती रहें। और मनोज जी से क्षमा के साथ बस ये कह रहा हूं, आप अद्भुत अभिनेता है, मैं आपका बहुत बड़ा मुरीद हूं। मैंने आपको थोड़ी देर पहले भी कहा कि आपने अलीगढ़ जैसी फिल्म की, आपने गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर जैसी फिल्म की, आपने सिर्फ एक आदमी जैसा कैरेक्टर किया। बिना गालियों के भी आप इतने ही चमकदार और खूबसूरत लगेंगे। अगर हो सके तो प्लीज इससे परहेज करिए, क्योंकि आप आइकॉन हैं। जब आप बोलते हैं तो सिर्फ एक कैरेक्टर नहीं निभा रहे होते हैं, बल्कि एक कैरेक्टर बना भी रहे होते हैं। हम सबको ये समझना चाहिए, हम में से जो भी समाज में कहीं भी पहुंच गया है, वो सिर्फ अपने कैरेक्टर से चमकदार नहीं होना चाहिए, उसको ये ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि उसका चरित्र सैकड़ों हजारों चरित्रों का निर्माण भी करेगा। धन्यवाद।
स्वामी जी, विश्वास मानिए, मुझे आपकी किसी बात का कोई कतई बुरा नहीं लगा। अगर कुछ ना हाथ यहाँ पे उठे थे जो गालियाँ नहीं देते हैं, तो एक हाथ ये भी है जो गालियाँ अपने जीवन में नहीं देता है। उस बात से शुरू करते मैं आपको ये कहूँगा, आपकी बहुत सारी बातों से बिल्कुल मैं मेरी पूरी सहमति है, लेकिन सिनेमा पे ये नैतिकता का बोझ डालना कितना उचित है जब समाज से ही नैतिकता गायब होती जा रही है। मेरी दिक्कत है आज के समाज में, हर जो पॉलिटिशियन है, हर जो नेता है, हर जो प्रोफेसर है, हर जो समाज में चलता फिरता व्यक्ति है, वो कहता है कि सिनेमा समाज खराब कर रहा है, सिनेमा समाज का आईना है। ये किसने कहा था? सिनेमा समाज का आईना है, ये किसने कहा था? सारे के सारे लोगों ने, सारे पढ़े लिखे लोगों ने कहा सिनेमा कला समाज का आईना है। मैं गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर के सरदार खान को क्या संस्कृत में श्लोक करता हुआ दिखाऊं? क्या मैं सिर्फ एक बंदा काफी है कि वो छोटी बच्ची के साथ में वासनात्मक दुर्व्यवहार करते हुए आदमी के साथ को मैं पुजारी कहूं? क्या मैं उसको गाली नहीं दूं? जब मैं वीको महात्रे करता हूं तो वीको महात्रे का अंत भी दिखता है। क्या समाज में वीको महात्रे जैसे का अंत सुनिश्चित करते हैं आप? हम तो सिनेमा में वो भी दिखाते हैं। मैं तो सच में कह रहा हूं, अगर सिनेमा से समाज बदलता स्वामी जी, तो ये समाज स्वर्ग होता। मेरी दिक्कत है कि हमने सिनेमा और रंगमंच को एक ऐसा बॉक्सिंग पंच बनाया हुआ है कि हमें लगता है कि समाज में जितनी बुराई है वो सिनेमा के कारण है। मैं आपको सच में कहूं, आप एक एक कलाकार से मिलते हैं स्वामी जी, और कितने कलाकारों से आपकी दोस्ती है। मुझे एक कलाकार बताइए जो कि जिम्मेदार नागरिक नहीं है। मुझे एक कलाकार बताइए जो हिंसा की रखवाली करने वाला हो। मुझे एक कलाकार बताइए जो इस राष्ट्र के निर्माण में अपना योगदान नहीं देना चाहता है। मैं आपकी बात से सहमति है मेरी। समाज में जो चीजें होंगी वो सिनेमा में दिखेंगी, वो कला में प्रदर्शित होंगी। कलाकार क्योंकि समाज का गवाह होता है, और सिनेमा और रंगमंच उस समाज के आईने होते हैं। जो समाज होगा सिनेमा वैसा होगा। अभी आपके आने से पहले जब मुझे मौका दिया गया था बोलने के लिए, तब मैंने अपने सारे यंग स्टूडेंट से मैंने अपील किया था, आप सिनेमा को मनोरंजन की तरीके से देखते हैं, लेकिन जो कला की सेवा करते हैं जो सिनेमा, उसको भी आप प्रमोट कीजिए। आपको अलीगढ़ अच्छी लगती है, मुझे भी बहुत अच्छी लगती है, मेरे दिल के करीब है। जोरम मुझे बहुत अच्छी फिल्म लगती है, लेकिन हम बना सकते हैं। उसको आगे ले जाने वाले लोग हैं, समाज के लोग हैं। आप बताइए कि आप इस तरह का सिनेमा देखना चाहते हैं, उसके लिए आप लोगों को आना पड़ेगा। सिनेमा बदलने के लिए समाज को पहले बदलना पड़ेगा, पहले सिनेमा नहीं बदल सकता है। धन्यवाद।
Dear students, it is request to maintain the dignity of the program. This is a program with academic nature. Please maintain the decorum. Please maintain the decorum. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a moment of great privilege and distinction as we prepare to announce the Honoris Causa Awards, a recognition of exceptional individuals whose contributions have left an indelible mark on their respective fields. These awards are a testament to the profound impact and lasting legacy they have created for us. With great pride, we now proceed to confer these esteemed honors upon those who have demonstrated unparalleled excellence and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, in this captivating audio-video presentation, we have the distinct honor of introducing an extraordinary individual, Professor Latika Khat, an eminent sculptor and our revered honoris causa recipient. Professor Khat's mastery in the art of sculpting has not only adorned spaces, but has also become a powerful medium for storytelling and cultural expression. As we delve into the mesmerizing journey of Professor Latika Khat's artistic endeavors, we witness the profound impact her sculptures have had on aesthetics and cultural narratives. Each creation reflects a harmonious blend of skills, emotions, and a deep connections with the essence of human experience. Do we have the audio visual? With profound admiration and respect, we extend our sincere request to Professor Latika Khat to graciously accept the Honoris Causa Award. May I request Honorable Chancellor Ma'am to come forward and to confer the Honoris Causa Award, and Professor N. Ravichandran, Chief Guest of today's session, to please come forward and present the award. I request you, ma'am, to please say a few words.
ITM का बहुत आभार. I feel extremely humble accepting this, and I was especially keen to come here because when I got my bachelor degree, I was away to UK. When I got my master's degree, I was away to Canada. So this time I was in India, and I said I have to come this time, and. Thanks to everybody, the organizers, the chancellors, vice chancellors, pro vice chancellor, registrar, the entire ITM community for organizing this fantastic event. And congrats to other guests and the entire student community who's passing out. And today I take opportunity of inviting anybody going from here or permanently in Gwalior to visit my studio at Varanasi. I boastfully claim that it is the most beautiful sculptor studio in the country. It is a green studio, self-sustainable, and every kind of material is available there. So any person from here wanting to visit Varanasi and wanting to try out their sensibility in any other medium is welcome to come and work there. Or the university wanting to have any space and material availability and equipment is all ready at my studio. I'll be most glad to welcome anyone who would want to have a new experience at my studio. So thanking you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next extraordinary audio-video presentation, we are privileged to introduce a visionary, a trailblazer, Shri Sonam Wangchuk, our esteemed honoris causa recipient. May we have the audio-video? extend our sincere request to Sri Sonam Wangchuk to graciously accept the honoris causa award. Please, sir. I request Sri Sonam Wangchuk to say a few words and accept honoris causa.
Hello. Yeah, audible. Thank you very much, ITM University, for this honor and to make me feel young with all the graduating students here to be receiving this degree honoris causa. What makes a person young is not age. Old also is not age. It's the level of curiosity. Curiosity is what keeps us learning, lifelong learning, and curiosity in today's words is that software, the best learning software that the world has ever seen. And the good thing is that it comes preloaded on the hardware. Every human baby is filled with curiosity. That's nature's way of ensuring learning and education, even if not schooling. So I'm happy that my curiosity that has been always with me makes me today feel one of you. And it is exactly what makes an 80-year-old feel like 18. But if you lose it, and I caution you, if you lose it, then you could be feeling like 80 while you are 18. So keep young, keep curious, keep learning. Thank you very much for this honor to the curiosity of people.
Thank you, sir. It is an honor to introduce an eminent journalist and political commentator, Mrs. Neeja Chaudhary, our distinguished honoris causa recipient. Let us have a look at the audio-video presentation to understand more about Mrs. Chaudhary. Very humbly, we request to Mrs. Neeta Chaudhary to graciously accept the honoris causa award. Ma'am, please. We request you to say a few words, ma'am.
Well, I don't know what to say except to express my deep gratitude to ITM team for bestowing this honor on me today. You know, it's an honor on Sonam Wangchuk ji, it's an honor on experiential learning. As my son would say, and did say before I came here, but Ma, you don't even have a degree. And it's true. I left in the middle of architecture because एक जुनून था डिग्री विग्री लेके क्या करना है समाज को बदलना है. And whatever I have learned is on the job. On the job, and really what you all have also displayed today, कि हम सितारों को भी तोड़ सकते हैं, we can break every glass ceiling, we can do the impossible. So thank you very much for this honor today.
Thank you, ma'am. I am thrilled to introduce a distinguished individual who has made an indelible mark in the field of medical science. In this special audio-video presentation, we showcase the remarkable journey of Padma Shri Dr. Pradeep Chaube. Extend our request to Padma Shri Dr. Pradeep Chaube to graciously accept the honoris causa award. Your acceptance will not only be a treatment to your outstanding achievements, but will also inspire generations to come. I would request Dr. Chaube, Padma Shri Dr. Chaube, to say a few words.
Thank you so much. The ITM University, it's a delight and pleasure and great emotional as well as historical moment for me to accept this honor given to me for the work which we have done in last 4 decades. But more than anything else, I feel part of this university emotionally and thinking wise. And it's a delight that we have institutions like ITM, which are celebrating the dreams of the younger generation. And I'm sure those dreams of younger generations are the base and will be the future of the country. And as our esteemed faculties and the guests have expressed, then what you are getting today and what our youngsters are getting today is just the beginning, and your curiosity should never die, and you should never hesitate to go and get into the learning curve throughout your life. The retirement comes only when you stop thinking about it, and that should be the last day of anybody's life. So I think we have to continue our eagerness to learn and go on to the learning curve for the betterment of humanity, for the country, and for the world in general. So thank you very much, and I am sure I will take a lot of good memories of this place and also the honor of having part of this university. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. In the next audio-video presentations, we are honored to introduce a true luminary in the world of photography, Padma Shri Dr. Raghu Rai. Can we have the audio-visual, please? we request Padma Shri Dr. Raghu Rai to accept the honoris causa award. थोड़ा आगे।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। एक बुद्धू से इंसान को इतनी बड़ी टोपी पहनाते हैं और फिर अचंभे में डालते हैं। रहूंगा तो मैं वही जो पैदा हुआ था। लेकिन बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। हर जगह ऐसी खूबसूरती नहीं मिलती जो आप लोग क्रिएट करके बैठे हैं। और ये स्वामी जी का भाषण सुन के तो मुझे लग रहा था कि मैं जिंदगी फिर से शुरू करूं। मैं दो बातें अपनी प्रेज में कह सकता हूं। कहें? देखिए, जब बांग्लादेश से रेफ्यूजीज आ रहे थे, मिलियंस ऑफ रेफ्यूजीज केम इनटू इंडिया, nobody believed Indian government's propaganda. They thought Indira Gandhi and Congress, they were just exaggerating the number of refugees getting into India. Then I went to the world capitals with an exhibition of 50 of my creative images and 20 pictures of refugees coming into India. So after world tour, when I came back, because world's biggest newspaper, be it New York Times, Washington Post, the Times, the World, the Zeit, all the papers all over, they gave us full page pictures and write-ups. So when I came back, they called me to Home Ministry. So I was a little uneasy. Maybe I have faltered somewhere. But then the Home Secretary told me that first time we would like to honor a photographer with Padma Shri. So I thought that was not a bad idea, because earlier photographers, idhar aao, photo khicho. That was the reputation. That was one thing. For the first time, Government of India included a photographer. Then in 2019, this is very precious for me, because 2019, I get a call from Académie de Beaux-Arts, the Academy of Arts, where they have been honoring art, literature, and music. And in the country of Henri Cartier-Bresson, photography was never included in this biggest honor, and the award was 120,000 euros and special trip to France and all over. So I get a call from the Academy that we are constituting this award for photography also. And you are one of the 16 short-listed photographers from the world. I said, thank you very much. At least 16 mein mera naam aaya. But they said, we have to choose the actual winner and we shall let you know in 2 days' time. I said, fine, thank you very much. Within 2 hours, I get a call back saying, Mr. Rai, you won the award. I said, how come? They said, all the jurists who had seen your books and your portfolios, they said, here was a photographer who had multi-layered experience of his country with multi-layered subject matters. Nobody photographs do this kind of photography where their subject matter, their approach to subject matter becomes unique and afresh. And they said, we'd like to invite you to Paris, but before that, before we give you the honor,
you have to come to Paris and look at the academy. We want to create a gallery for exhibition. So first time in the world of photography, they invited me, they created a gallery in the Academy of Beaux-Arts. Now this academy, in 1839, a French man had invented a camera and they presented the camera in the academy, and that camera was given to the world as a new technology to take pictures. So this academy was the place of photography where photography was born, and people like Henri Cartier-Bresson and all these people. So I was the Indian to get it for the first time given to a photographer, which I have never shared with anybody. So I thought, since praise is going on, let me add this line, which nobody knows. Thank you very much. And thank you for another honor, very precious to me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. In the next audio-video presentation, we have the distinct privilege of introducing an illustrious personality, Padma Shri Shri Manoj Bajpayee, our esteemed honoris causa recipient. Can we have the audio-video, please? We extend our request to Padma Shri Shri Manoj Bajpayee ji to accept the honoris causa award. I request you to please say a few words.
I must assure you that I'm only going to say a few words. First of all, thank you very much. Deeply obliged. This is a day I was telling someone that this is that kind of a day when I'm really missing my late father. For me, he was not only my father, but also he was a wind beneath my wing, a farmer who somewhere thought that could not achieve much in his life, but he took a great pride in everything that I have done. He helped me, supported me mentally, emotionally, to be on my journey on my own. Never discouraged me, even for a moment. Never stopped believing in me. And I dedicate this degree to my late father, who has never felt exhausted or tired of bringing up 6 children. I have never seen him bowing down to circumstances and not providing enough to the children. He always had dreams of his children becoming a graduate. And I must tell him today, Babuji, अब मैं doctorate भी हूँ. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. Respected Chancellor, Srimati Ruchi Singh, with immense reverence, I kindly request you to address our distinguished audience on this significant occasion of convocation. Your leadership and guidance have always been instrumental in fostering excellence within our academic community, and your words carry profound significance for our graduating class. We look forward to receiving your insights and encouragement as we celebrate the achievements of our students. Please bring your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Honorable Chancellor Madam.
Good evening, everyone. Most dear students, respected governing body members, academic members of the university, respected honoris causa recipients, and the invited dignitaries. Today is the day, my dear students, which will play a pivotal role in your lives, as you will receive your degrees along with the honoris causa recipients on the same stage at the same time. Lifelong creative and unique work done by these honoris causa recipients needs to be recognized, appreciated, and admired, not only by the universities, but more importantly, by the society. We feel honored by the presence of these stalwarts. As the ceremony will conclude, the brightest of minds, along with you present here, will become part of our alumni. And we will be very proud. This should always remind of you all that your life, you should be the positive contributors to the society in your respective fields by your innovative and creative solutions. Today in the morning, all the dignitaries spoke about their struggle and what actually got them to this point in their lives. It's simply 3 things. Work hard. None of them have worked less than 15 or 16 hours in a day, or maybe even more. Struggle. Everyone of them today has shared their struggle stories. And you know that nothing comes easy. And most importantly, learning from your mistakes. Today in the morning, during the pre-academic conclave, Manoj ji said one thing, that सब गिरते हैं, पर कौन कितनी जल्दी उठ के काम पे वापस लगता है. That's the most important. Learn from your mistakes. Come out as winners in the manner as the honorable people on stage have. Today, as you progress to your professional lives, it becomes all the more important and noteworthy as what is the purpose of this education and skills that you have learned. It is to become a productive and thinking member of this great country. Education from pre-primary to this day socializes you for the society, and which will make the future world. Every one of them has emphasized this point, that you will make this world a better place than what it is today. The responsibility of desired positive changes lies on your shoulders. Whatever we could not do, you have to accomplish that task for a better world. We as a university have tried our best to give an environment and opportunities for your holistic development. A world-class exposure of different kinds. It is up to you now to make use of it. I quote Gandhi ji, as it is more appropriate now. He says, "By education I mean an all-round drawing out of the best in child and man, body, mind, and spirit. You are not merely an engineer, nurse, pharmacist, manager, technologist, journalist, or even a science graduate, but you are an individual who will shape the society by solving the problems we are facing in this world today. You must go with a fresh, creative, enthusiastic, sparkling young mind and approach in your respective fields in pursuit of your excellence and your dreams." One of the greatest Indian thinkers, Krishnamurti, advises us to go for inward revolution within us, to be able to transform ourselves and thus be a part of this society. Seeing, observing, feeling, experimenting, creating, correcting, contemplating, learning, unlearning continues in someone's pursuit and quest for perfection in whatever you are going to do. Character of citizens remains the most important ingredient. If we have to see a world free of violence, abuses, exploitation, inequalities, any forms of governance is impossible without the basic character of honesty, simplicity, compassion, and brotherhood among its core stakeholder, that is, the people. You cannot but always remember to follow what the greatest Indian of the last few centuries, Gandhiji, said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Today, we have listened to the brightest of professionals of India. Their wisdom is acquired by their hard work and not only books. Remember that the wisdom does not come from degrees, books, papers, etc. It'll always come from using your experiences in the right manner. I urge all of you today to dream fast, plan your dreams, and never fail to keep trying till you have achieved them. There, the celebrations of dream will start. ITM University Gwalior will be happiest if every single boy and girl is able to celebrate their dreams. From the core of my heart, I wish you the strength, the perseverance, ability to do the best in your lives. Today, you have heard all the honoris causa recipients and also heard a small debate between Swamiji and Manojji. The conclusion is simple, that we all need to be human individuals first, and the society will follow. And this is the beauty of education. My friends, this is the beauty of education, that even after opposite opinions, they go back to the same table and sit and have a cup of tea with a smile on their faces. This is what we need to learn from all this that has happened today, that you can have different opinions and still be smiling together, laughing together, sharing stories together. Thank you so much to all of you. Keep fit, keep healthy. Health is a prerequisite to your dreams. So never miss your daily walks, your exercises, your healthy food, your good books, your global vision, and authentic, true, verified information system. Good luck to all. At the end, be human. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we all have been waiting for. It's time now we acknowledge the talent of our brimming graduates. The fruit of hard work and discipline will be finally reaped now. You will now be receiving your degree, a symbol of accomplishment. May I request Madam Chancellor, Srimati Ruchi Singh, to congratulate our graduates and present them the degree. And in order to announce the first category, which is Doctorate of Philosophy, may I request Dean Research and Development, Professor Pallavi Khatri, to kindly come and announce all those students who have completed their PhD in the academic year 2023 to 2024. Please bring your hands together for Professor Pallavi Khatri.
Check. So I'll be calling names of the candidates who have received Doctor of Philosophy. The very first candidate, I invite you to receive your degree on stage, Ms. Neha Khandelwal. She's receiving her degree in PhD in Computer Science and Engineering, and she has done her degree in Design Trust-Based Security Framework for IoT. Probably Neha is not there. Mr. Govind Murari Upadhyay is next, so he's also not there. Someone will receive his degree. Next is Ms. Gitanjali Surange. She's receiving her degree in Computer Science and Applications, and her topic was Forensic Analysis of IoT Devices Using Machine Learning. Next, Ms. Nidhi Dandotia, Computer Science and Applications, and her work is a secure authentication scheme for IoT devices. Ms. Shachi Gupta, she is receiving PhD in Management, Impact of Emotional
Intelligence for first-time managers to overcome workplace challenges in manufacturing and service industries. Ms. Mini Anil, receiving Doctorate in Management, a study to identify the effect of emotional intelligence, psychological risk, and stress on psychological health among staff nurses working at selected hospitals in Madhya Pradesh. A long title, ma'am. Ms. Gaura Chauhan, PhD in Management, Antecedents and Manifestations of Attitude Towards Advertisement and Attitude Towards the Brand. Mr. Manitosh Pandey, PhD in Biotechnology, Characterization of Transcription Regulators Critical for Cholesterol Utilization in Mycobacterium tuberculosis. And Ms. Neha Agrawal, PhD in Management, Antecedents and Consequences of Work-Life Balance among the Women Educators. Congratulations all. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Ma'am, Ravi Chandran sir. To recognize the efforts of students, respected citizens of our country have instituted gold and silver medals in the convocation. Our first prestigious medal this evening is Ashok Goyal Gold Medal for the overall topper of the university. May I request Mrs. Neha Goyal to join the dignitaries on the stage to present the award, to present the medal. The recipient of this medal is Kushagra Chaturvedi. Please give a round of applause for topping the entire university. Our next medal this evening is Dwarka Prasad Agrawal Gold Medal for the first rank in BTech Computer Science and Engineering. And the recipient of this medal is Ms. Chavi Sachdeva. The next medal in the row is Shakuntala Devi and Ramdas Tripathi Gold Medal. I would request their daughter Srimati Asha Agnihotri and Mr. R.D. Agnihotri to join the dignitaries on the stage. The recipient of this medal is Mr. Tushar Karan. Tushar has... I would request Tushar is there. Please come. Come on the stage. Come on the stage. Tushar is there now. है आ गया है. We thank the sponsors of the medal and congratulate Tushar for this achievement. The next medal in this category is Thakur Sahib Bacharaj Singh Ji Rathore Gold Medal, which is awarded to the overall first rank in female categories of all courses of ITM University. And the recipient of this medal is Shreya from Master of Agriculture, Soil Sciences. May I request the representatives of the sponsored medal to join the August dais. The next medal this evening is Jaychand Mehta Gold Medal. And the recipient of the medal is Vanshika Nigam, Bachelor of Business Administration. The next medal is Q&T Fitness Icon of the Year Gold Medal, and the recipient is Ghanshyam Yadav. May I request Mr. Pankaj Gupta, the sponsor, to join the August dais for presenting the medal. May I request HOD or Dean from School of Physical Education to receive the medal on his behalf. The next award or medal in this evening is Shri Jogiram Singh Gurjar Gold Medal for the most sincere students in serving patient. And the recipient is Piali Monty. घनश्याम यादव बुला लिया ना बोल आ गए ना आ गए ना विपिन सर खड़े हैं इसी के थे सर फिजिकल एजुकेशन the next medal in the this evening is Shri Bhagwan Das Ji Gupta Advocate Gold Medal for the students of law, and the awardee is Miss Aditi Jain. May I request Dr. R.D. Gupta and Mrs. Gupta to join the august dais for presentation of the medal. The next medal this evening is Srimati Shanti Dubey Gold Medal for Outstanding All-Rounder Girl Award, and the winner is Minali Gupta from BCom LLB. May I request the representatives to join the dais. The next award is Chandi Deen Vaid Gold Medal Award, which the recipient is Terry Ignis from Bachelor of Pharmacy. May I request Mr. Rahul Chandra to come and join the dignitaries for presentation of award. May I request Dean Pharmacy to accept the award on behalf of the student. The next medal is Samandri Devi Jain Silver Medal Award for Social Activities. May I request Mr. Rajkumar Jain to join the dais with dignitaries to present the award, and the winner is Ms. Ayushi Sharma . The next medal is Kamlesh Kumari Srivastav Silver Medal for Best Research Student, and the award goes to Mr. Manutosh Pandey. Mr. Manutosh is not here. I request all the students to be there on your places. Please maintain the dignity and don't leave your seats. Do not move. Faculty are requested to take care of the students who are moving outside. I request Professor Goswami, Dean School of Sciences, to please receive the medal on behalf of the student. Next in the row, we have gold medalists from various schools and courses of the university. The first medal goes to Ms. Chavi Sachdeva, BTech Computer Science and Engineering. Ramesh Dubey, BTech Mechanical Engineering. Ramesh Dubey, BTech Mechanical Engineering. Next is Raksha Upadhyay, Master of Computer Applications. Aftab Ghani, Bachelors of Computer Applications Honours. Aman Sharma, Bachelor of Computer Applications. Terry Higgins, Bachelor of Pharmacy. He is not there. Mansi Tyagi, Master of Pharmacy. Anuj Gupta, Bachelor of Business Administration. Somil Kumar Jain, Bachelor of Business Administration's Honours. Amir Khan, Bachelor of Commerce. Darshna Goyal, Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Poonam Saxena, Master of Business Administration. Kanupriya Sengar, Bachelor of Science, PCM. Basuki Nath Jha, Master of Science, Chemistry. Sanskriti Parihar, Bachelor of Science, Interior Design. Vasundhara Bansal, Master of Design, Interior Design. Nishant Kumar, Bachelor of Physical Education and Sports. Mohit Bharadwaj, Bachelor of Physical Education. Gaurav Singh Shekhawat, Master of Physical Education and Sports. Kushagra Chaturvedi, Bachelor of Agriculture Honours. Shreya Rawat, Master of Agriculture Social, Musab Mushka, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Himanshu Rai, Post Basic BSc Nursing. Sandra Bedi, Master of Nursing, OB and Gynae. Sneha Kumari, Bachelor of Optometry. Rachna, Bachelor of Education. Aditi Jain, BCom LLB. Pratigya Darpe, LLB. Disha Yadav, BA Journalism and Mass Communication. Anushan Singh, Master of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication. Niharika Dwivedi, Bachelor of Library and Information Science. Tanishka Mishra, LLM, Criminal and Security Law. I congratulate all the medal winners. Please have a big round of applause for all the medal winners. Thank you, dignitaries, for presenting the medals and awards.
I now take immense pleasure in requesting Honorable Chancellor Srimati Ruchi Singh to kindly come forward and administer the oath. And all the recipients of the degree kindly stand and repeat the oath word by word.
Good evening, everyone. Let's stand with the oath in your hands and repeat. I, student of, hereby solemnly affirm my faith in basic human values of truthfulness, sincerity of purpose, commitment to the welfare of humankind, and the peaceful coexistence of entire humanity, animal and plant kingdom. I shall dedicate myself to the cause of environmental sustainability, to protect Mother Earth. I shall always devote myself to scientific pursuit of truth, rational behavior, share compassionate outlook, and shall spread the light of knowledge to all. Congratulations to all of you. You are now graduates or postgraduates or PhD holders.
Do not compare comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. Today we have Professor N. Ravichandran as Honorable Chief Guest to grace the occasion. Professor N. Ravichandran was the 4th regular Director of the Indian Institute of Management, Indore. He is an MSc in Mathematics from Annamalai University and holds a PhD from Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. He was a professor at IIM Ahmedabad in the area of operations management and quantitative techniques. He has been a visiting faculty to many academic institutions in Europe and India. He was a public representative on the governing board of Bombay Stock Exchange. He is also a director at Madhya Pradesh Power Transmission Company Limited and Madhya Pradesh Stock Exchange. He is a non-executive director of Madhya Pradesh Paschim Kshetra Vidyut Vitaran Company Limited, an independent director of Pitampur Auto Cluster Limited. He was also an independent non-executive director at Gujarat State Petroleum Corporation Limited. His speciality is that he connects Ramayana and Mahabharata with management, and he is planning a book series on Indian interpretation and management. We deeply appreciate and feel honored by your presence, sir. Now is the moment we all have been waiting for since the commencement of the ceremony. May I request our chief guest, Professor N. Ravichandran, to kindly address everyone for this year. So please.
Hello. There is an option, either you speak or I speak. Hello, can you please settle down? Whomsoever is here, just please settle down. And Vinanti hai, you don't, hello, please sit down. Gentlemen at the end, please sit down. If you stand, please, it's okay, but don't talk. Try and see not to talk for next 10 minutes, because I have been given the privilege of talking to you. All right, Namasadase. This is a deliberately different kind of a salutation than saying distinguished members on the dais and off the dais. That's what normally people do, but I'll start with Namasadase because you will understand why I have chosen this salutation at the end of this 10 minutes conversation. In this country, ITM University is a very unique university because I've been in academics for more than now 50 years, and at IIM Ahmedabad where I served, it is mandatory that every faculty member attends the convocation. And I've seen about 40 convocations, and nowhere we invite a galaxy of people from multiple fields in the society and honor them with a PhD or a doctorate or a D.Litt, and only ITM University does it. So it is truly a university. It is not an educational machinery. And I think we would like to salute the, please, I think request is, hello, please settle down, do not talk. Unless you settle down, I am not going to speak. It will further delay you. Please settle down, do not talk. If you want to go away.
Faculty members sitting with students are requested
अरे भाई जल्दी जाके बैठ जाओ नहीं तो बाहर जाओ.
to please help them settling down. This is not a cultural event. This is an event which needs dignity. Students, please settle down quickly.
All right. So in some sense, in every sense of the word, we must thank the founder of this university for creating a true university which has got representatives in arts, science, technology, and humanity, and socialization, and politics, environment,
whatever you can think of. So I think this university is very unique, and I've been associated with this university in some capacity for the last 10, 15 years, and I'm very delighted to be here, more specifically in a very specific role as the chief guest of the convocation. Thank you for the university stakeholders, more specifically the Vice Chancellor, the President of the university, and the founder for inviting me to be here. In this country, I have about 10 minutes, and I'll try and see whether I can wrap it up in 10 minutes. Maybe it will take a minute or two extra. Universities in this country have been going through a churning change. If you look at it a little bit more carefully, the role for Indian Institute of Technologies and the role for Indian Institute of Management and medical universities and law universities, architectural universities, all happened because the universities did not behave like a university. They have been shrinking in some sense. This country has created several private public universities, central, state, but at the end of the day, they were unable to deliver a cohesive educational experience to the students. And therefore, these special universities started coming up. Unfortunately, these special universities, there is a correlation, positive correlation between being specialized and narrow. You cannot be specialized and general. You will be a combination of these two, so you become a little bit more specialized on technology, and the students write essays or communications in short languages. They will never write yours, they will write UR. Similarly, communication becomes a problem, humanitarian becomes a problem, being a good person, citizen becomes a problem, and therefore, there is a need for these standalone institutions. Nowhere in the world you see a management institution separate from a university. Nowhere in the world you see an institute of technology separate from a university. In India, we have created it, right or wrong, but we are trying to correct it. In some sense, universities are getting a little bit more and more liberal. I think at the end of the day, what we should have done, in my opinion, humble view, probably it's too late, 70 years after Azadi. We've gone through this 350 years of British Raj, and our educational system, our character of this country, our moral fabric has been systematically destroyed. The day in which we dispensed with the Gurukula system, the day in which we dismantled the rishis, rishis are nothing but miniature universities. Because there were students, there were teachers, they were together, they lived together, they learned together, they debated together, they conversed together. We sort of dismantled that in some sense. Even today, if you go to some of the European universities, there is a chair professor, and the chair is continued from one generation to another generation to another generation to another generation. We should have created a model like that. Instead, somehow we have dismantled it, and we started copying the Western model to the best of our ability. Now, as a matter of fact, in this country, if you do not get a recognition from the Western world, you can't even become a great photographer. The first photograph that came in the Times, that Gada, and then you become a great photographer in this country. So anything that you need to do in this country, you need to get an acceptance. For example, even some of the universities today, even today, send the PhD thesis for an endorsement by a non-Indian professor. He must be in Europe, he must be in America, and he must get his report. Then only the report from one Indian person, one international person will be compared, and then a thesis or degree is awarded. This, I think, is the unfortunate part of the way in which we sort of do things in this country. In other words, we seek constantly acceptance from the Western world. And that, I think, is the fundamental flaw in which our education is developed, designed, delivered, and possibly assimilated by students. What is the alternative? The alternative is, just as we talk about Atmanirbhar, our educational system should also be rooted with the Indian values and ethos and our knowledge systems. This, I think, is an important requirement. I am not arguing dismantle all that you have done in the British way or in the English way or in the Western way. I'm not arguing go back to the old age where we go to the Rishi-based system. No, I'm saying we need to find an appropriate blend. What are the consequences of doing that? The reason why I particularly chosen this topic is to sort of sensitize the university, especially universities like ITM, which are doing wonderfully well, to see how they can add one more sheen to the educational process. Usually in these kind of conversations, we give a lot of advice to the graduating students as how they should behave in their professional and personal life. I think several people have already run it. I thought I will just take a slightly different view where we are talking about the intersection between the university and the students and what is that we need to do to make our education more valuable, more meaningful, more sustainable, and which will help us to build a stronger, ethically oriented moral fabric in our country. Now, I think somebody in the conversation this morning mentioned where science ends, spirituality begins. This is not true in the Western world. Science doesn't end. Western people do not say that I do not know. They say that this is what I know and we are researching the rest. So there is no concept of accepting the humility that where science ends, spirituality begins. I think we had this photographer talking about how Dalai Lama gave his blessings to him by hugging him closely on his heart. That I think is, this is something which we need to probably understand. If you take leaders from the Western world, we only get a partial story. We only get the story which can be glorified. We only get the story which they can place in the public domain. We never seldom get the 360-degree view of the leaders which are taken from the Western world. But if you take leaders from our country, like Bhishma Pitama, we know the good thing of Bhishma, we also know the bad thing of Bhishma. Like, just as he went and conquered people and then, like, got the ladies to be married to his Vichitraangana, we know that part of the story. We also know that Bhishma Pitama has the guider, philosopher, political analyst, the whole lot of things. We also know how he got Gandhari to be married to Duryodhana, Dhritarashtra. We all know that. These are not necessarily so positive side of the story, but we are very not shy of presenting the entire fact. Vishwamitra is known as Vishwamitra, the fellow who gave Gayatri to the whole world. But we also know how he failed 3 times in his life. Such 360-degree coverages are not available when you look at leaders from the Western world. So, for example, Karna, the Maharati, great warrior, well-known person. But we also know the shortcomings in which he comes from, how he has been bonded by the affection, position, recognition, he wanted a societal status, etc. So Indian ethos, Indian leadership stories provide you that 360-degree view. I am not saying dump and throw away all the leadership qualities that are available in the Western world. I am not saying that. But blend it appropriately with our own value systems, maybe things will become a little bit better. Business ethics is always a problem. Anybody who is an entrepreneur, anybody who is running a company, anybody who is a CEO of an organization has to constantly trade off between what is ethically right and what is good for wealth creation. This is primarily because wealth creation without morality has no meaning. I mean, this is what Mahatma Gandhi said in some other form. But if you look at Indian value systems, hopefully you will be able to generate wealth with moral values imbibed as a part of that. We don't have to necessarily go back and tune these people that you must do a CSR, you must look after the society, you must give back to the society, you must not make money in the wrong way. All these things are possibly not necessary if you sort of redefine education from the context of Indian value systems, etc. So basically what I wanted to say is, at the end of the day, we need to go back. This is the talk of the town today. Indian knowledge systems are extremely important. Every university should do whatever they can to incorporate Indian knowledge system in the existing curriculum so that our education is becoming richer, it is rooted in our tradition, it is probably adding value to our students. Now, there are 3 or 4 problems that you see when you deal with the Indian knowledge systems because Indian people have been very good from astronomy to measurement to number systems to Jyotish. Name anything, they have been great at metallurgy, architecture, town planning, health conditions, yoga, self-management. You name anything, they have been great books that are written by people with several years of hard work. Now, I think somehow this whole collection has reached a point where it is more of, whenever we talk about Indian knowledge system, we talk about Aryabhatta, we know how to compute pi to the nearest point. Sanskrit is a language which is eminently suitable for natural language processes. We talk about all these kind of things, we know the distance between the sun and the moon very clearly. We computed the distance between the moon and the earth, how many times the earth rotates, what is a yuga? Yuga is a time when all the grahas come on the same line. They have taken certain number of multiple rounds among themselves. So we talk about all these wonderful things that are available in some form or other. But this is the past glory. We are not able to connect it to how it is going to make sense to the current world. So we are only talking about the past glory. Past glory is worthwhile up to a point. Past glory cannot necessarily solve the present problems. So we need to sort of worry about this kind of a constraint. The other interesting thing is, the Indian knowledge system does not dynamically evolve as the Western knowledge base evolves. When the Western knowledge base has got a mistake or there is a flaw, there is an infirmity, they try and correct it by research. But unfortunately, Indian knowledge systems do not necessarily have the same dynamism that is associated with it. The most important point is like Indian knowledge systems are codified. They are not explicit. They are implicit. They are written in slogas. Like, for example, any formula that you want to think about is written in a slogan. So you need to know that language. You need to know how to split the slogan. You need to understand the message. And then you should configure the message. Therefore, it is becoming a lot more complicated. Even our rituals, our habits, our way of living, the science, everything is codified. And therefore, it is a lot more difficult to penetrate and get a sense of what is being talked about. Last point on this is Indian knowledge systems are driven by what I call the know-how and the know-why. Know-why part is the science part of it. It explains the principle. It explains the theory. Know-how, for example, you see so many temples that are built in this country which have withstood thousands of years of life. This you see. How to build such a temple, there is no documentation. So unfortunately, the know-why is known, but the know-how is not known. These are the three or four major constraints one can think of in the context of Indian knowledge systems. What is that the universities can do? In my own opinion, universities should play a very, very important role in propagating, adopting, experimenting, discussing, debating Indian knowledge system in whatever we do. For example, in English literature classes, or even when you take English as a second language or a first language, you always end up reading some sonnets or some short poetries or some drama of Shakespeare. How many of us introduce an equivalent of Kalidas? I'm not saying dump Shakespeare. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying dump Milton. I'm not saying dump the most renowned Western poets. Also add simultaneously a little bit of Bhatti, Bharati, a little bit of Kalidas, a little bit of, whatever we can add, that will probably provide the seed for knowing Indian knowledge systems a little better. What is it that is not discussed in our literature, which is available exclusively only in the Western world? What is available in the Western world is probably very crude, especially when it comes to literature. What is available in the Indian knowledge system is very subtle, very deep, and very profound. Somehow we have sort of now got a disconnect between these two, and we need to get back to that. My point, very simple point is humanities, social sciences, managing individuals, literatures are easy to adopt in our existing curriculum without compromising what we are trying to do. When it comes to science, engineering, and technology, we have a long way to go. But what we can do is, even in school, when you are trying to tell somebody how to compute the area of a circle or how to compute the area of a rectangle, you can do the Western method, Pythagoras theorem, and you can also show how the Indian way of doing things work. For example, if you are making a cubic root of a number, there is a Western way of doing it. There is an Indian way of doing it also. So try and put these things together. Let the students sort of fertilate both these ideas and see whether they can grow as we go along. If you do this, and this is a major responsibility for universities, teachers have to be retrained and our orientation has to change. We cannot live on the past. We must be willing to translate this to practicality. If you do that, a couple of things will very, very, very easily will happen. We don't have to sort of separately teach engineers, architects, builders the consequences of environment and how environment should be a part of the architecture. It will become automatically a part of it. Can you name one old civilization in the world which is environmentally unfriendly? Every one of those systems are environmentally friendly. So if you go back and draw some benchmarking lessons from that, hopefully we'll be able to produce engineers who are a little bit better. Now similarly, for example, if you do some of these things as a part of your curriculum, doctors, lawyers, managers, and professionals will act with a lot of morality. Politicians will work with a purpose, and wealth creation will be without compromising the sattvic nature of business. So these, I think, are the tangible benefits. And this, what I'm talking about is a very small idea which needs to be nurtured, which needs to be given a shape, which needs to be experimented, shared, and duplicated across the universities. When you do that, we will be able to build a society which is not only long-lasting, which is morally very strong. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for gracing us with your wisdom and experience. May I now request Registrar Dr. Omveer Singh to kindly present the graduating students and the VC sir to admit them.
Sir, I present to you 1297 student of degree program of the university, school, department whose name are set out in the list and who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of PhD, MTech, MTech integrated, MBA, MBA integrated, MCA, MSc, LLM, MPharm, MDS, BPS, BTech, BTech honors, BCA, BCA honors, BSc, BSc honors, optometry, BPharm, B.Ed, BA B.Ed, BPS, LLB, BA LLB, BCom LLB, BA GMC, BPEd, BLib ISc, and others too, which I pray that they may be admitted.
By virtue of the power vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of ITM University Gwalior, I formally admit you all to the respective degrees as announced, and I charge you all to prove worthy of the same through your thoughts, action, and communication.
हमारे माननीय समकुलाधिपति डॉक्टर दौलत सिंह चौहान जी से आज के गरिमामय समारोह में उपस्थित गणमान्य अतिथियों का धन्यवाद ज्ञापन
सम्माननीय मंच, समय काफी हो रहा है इसलिए ज्यादा औपचारिकता में नहीं बढ़ता हूँ। ये औपचारिक भाषण है लेकिन इसको थोड़ा सा अनौपचारिक करना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि ये विश्वविद्यालय है और आज आपने सुबह से बहुत अच्छे भाषण सुने। आपको बहुत कुछ जिनने समझने की कोशिश की होगी उनको वो सब समझने को मिला होगा जो शायद आपको आज से 7-8 साल बाद समझ में आएगा कि उसका महत्व क्या है। लेकिन मैं हमारे मेहमानों का धन्यवाद दूं उससे पहले इस तरफ जो छात्र बैठे हैं उनको कहना चाहता हूं कि डिग्री से आप शिक्षित नहीं होते हैं। अगर आप अपना मेडल लेके, अपना सर्टिफिकेट लेके, अपना फोटो खिंचाने चले जाते हैं और आपका दोस्त जिसने आपको चीयर किया है आप उसको चीयर नहीं करते हैं तो आप अशिक्षित ही हैं। सुबह से जिस करुणा की बात हो रही है और ये ताली बजाने की बात बिल्कुल नहीं है, ये समझने की है और आप लोग अपने ऊपर ही हंस रहे हैं। जिस करुणा की सुबह से बात हो रही थी कि शिक्षा पूर्ण नहीं हो सकती जब तक आपके मन में दूसरों के प्रति प्रेम और करुणा नहीं है, वो बात शायद आपको ये रोजगार उन्मुखी शिक्षा नहीं समझा सकती। ये जो सनक है हमको पैकेज पाने की, नौकरी पाने की, ये शायद नहीं समझा सकती। यही हमको बहुत खुदगर्ज बनाती है और इसीलिए अब तुलसी, रहीम, कबीर सबको याद आते हैं, हमको याद आते हैं और ये बदकिस्मती या बदनसीबी की बात है कि उनको आप नहीं जानना चाहते। आपका अपना मेडल मिलता है, अपनी डिग्री मिलती है और आप सोचते हैं कि आपका काम हो गया। इसमें प्रमुखता से सबसे जो महत्वपूर्ण जिम्मेदारी होती है उन अभिभावकों की होती है कि अभिभावक सोचते हैं मेरे बच्चे को मिल गया, मैं चलता हूं, और वहीं से हिंदुस्तान की जो भेड़ चाल है कि एक जो काम करता है सब वो काम करने लगते हैं, वही सब जगह होता है। मुझे लगता है आप भी, आपके पास समय है कि आप अपने आप को शिक्षित करें, सिर्फ साक्षर और कौशल प्रधान नहीं रहें। यह विश्वविद्यालय है, यहां आज जो हुआ, विश्वविद्यालय इसी के लिए जाने जाते हैं। हर इंसान को अपनी बात रखने की पूरी स्वतंत्रता होती है। वो स्वतंत्रता इसलिए होती है कि उससे नया विचार उत्पन्न हो। अगर स्वामी जी ने जो बौद्ध के लिए कहा, बौद्ध धर्म के लिए कहा, उसी में मैं अगर गौतम बुद्ध को कोट करूं तो गौतम बुद्ध कहते हैं, बिलीव नथिंग, नो मैटर हु सेड इट, where you have read it, no matter even I have said it,
unless it agrees with your logic and common sense. दो बातें हैं अब आपके पास विचार करने के लिए, और यही शिक्षा का महत्वपूर्ण उद्देश्य है। अगर आप जो किताब में पढ़ रहे हैं उसको आत्मसात करके और नौकरी पा रहे हैं, ये शिक्षा नहीं है। तो आज ये समझ के जाइए कि दो अलग अलग ओपिनियन है, डिफरेंस ऑफ ओपिनियन है, उन डिफरेंस ऑफ ओपिनियन में आप सही बात कैसे खोजें। आप बड़ा हो कर रहे थे जब बोल रहे थे। शिक्षित होने की सबसे पहली जो निशानी है वो है कि आप सब एक जैसा नहीं सोचें। अगर एक ने हो किया है तो सब हो करें। आपको कितना मजा आता है जब दो लोग एक दूसरे की बात काटते हैं, और यही समाज की सबसे बड़ी परेशानी, यही शिक्षा का सबसे बड़ा चिंता का विषय है कि आप बिना सोचे समझे भेड़ चाल में चलने जाते हैं। यही लोकतंत्र की सबसे बड़ी मजबूरी बनते जा रहा है, क्योंकि आपको जो बताया जाता है आप उसमें विश्वास करने लगते हैं। माफ कीजिएगा, मैं थोड़ा सा लंबा बोल रहा हूं क्योंकि मैं थोड़ा सा भावुक भी हूं अभी, और भावुक इसलिए हूं क्योंकि मुझे चिंता है और किसी की नहीं, आपकी। हमने आपको 4 साल यहां बढ़ते देखा है, और अगर आप यहां से कुछ समझ के नहीं जाते हैं तो ये दुर्भाग्य आपसे ज्यादा हमारा होता है। तो मैं आशा करता हूं, स्वामी जी के भाषण के बाद भी कहना चाहता हूं कि आप जब यहां से बाहर जाएं तो ये याद रखें कि आप उस परिसर से आते हैं जिसमें वही बौद्ध वृक्ष है जिसके नीचे बैठ के गौतम बुद्ध को ज्ञान प्राप्त हुआ था। आप अगर दूसरी बातें सुनते हैं तो गौतम बुद्ध का करुणा और प्रेम का संदेश भी सुनिए, और अपने आप परखिए कि क्या सही है क्या गलत है। हम बहुत आसानी से कह देते हैं, हम भी कह देते हैं, आप भी कह देते हैं कि ये गलत है ये सही है। असल में गलत और सही की परिभाषा हमारी सबकी इंडिविजुअलिस्टिक होती है। अगर हम इंडिविजुअलिस्टिक सही को सही मानने लगते हैं तभी समाज में सारी विकृतियां उत्पन्न होती है और हमारा इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। मैं मनोज वाजपेयी जी की बात से सहमत हूं। वो ये कहते हैं, और है भी सही, कि जो आप करते हैं समाज में वो दिखाते हैं। आप करना छोड़िए, वो दिखाना बंद कर देंगे, क्योंकि वो दिखाएंगे तो कोई देखेगा नहीं। और मैं उस बात से भी सहमत नहीं हूं जिन लोगों ने हाथ खड़ा किया कि हम गलत शब्द इस्तेमाल नहीं करते हैं। मुझे पता है आप इस करते हैं क्योंकि आप उसको देखते हैं। तो गलती उनकी नहीं है जो दिखा रहे हैं, गलती उनकी है जो देख रहे हैं, उस पर हो कर रहे हैं। मैं हमारे सारे लंबा नहीं करता हूं, 6 बजे का समय है, जस्ट टाइम पे है, उसको कार्यक्रम को लंबा नहीं करते हैं। सब लोग थक गए हैं सुबह से। मैं हमारे जितने अतिथि हैं उनको किन शब्दों में धन्यवाद दूं, इसका वो शब्द नहीं है मेरे पास, क्योंकि आज जो हमने सुना है, समझा है, वो मैं सचमुच कहता हूं किसी किताब में उपलब्ध नहीं है। अगर हम ये कहते हैं कि रघु जी के फोटो में दर्शन दिखता है तो सही में उसमें दर्शन है, उसमें फिलॉसफी है, उसमें लेयर्स है। आपकी आंख नहीं देखती है तो ये गलती आपकी है। अगर स्वामी जी अरिस्टोटल पे कुछ कहते हैं, अरस्तु पे कुछ कहते हैं, और आप अरस्तु को नहीं जानते हैं तो ये गलती स्वामी जी की नहीं, आपकी है। आज जो हम समझ रहे हैं, सीख रहे हैं, और जो हमारे मेहमानों ने आज हम सबसे कहा है, उसके लिए मैं बहुत बहुत उनका धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं, और ये विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि हम कोशिश करते रहेंगे कि इस लाइफ, इस रेस के बीच में हमारे छात्रों को कुछ ऐसा अलग देते रहें जिससे वो सही, अच्छा, सद्भावनापूर्ण, प्रेमपूर्ण एक समाज बना सकें, और कम से कम ऐसे लीडर्स बन सकें जिससे आने वाला समाज बहुत ही प्रगतिशील हो, बहुत ही प्रेमवान हो, बहुत ही सद्भावना वाला हो। आखिर में मैं प्रोफेसर रविचंद्रन जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं, जो आज के कार्यक्रम के मुख्य अतिथि हैं। आपको अंदाजा नहीं है वो किस परेशानी से ग्वालियर पहुंचे हैं। वो कल चेन्नई से आपके लिए, चेन्नई से फ्लाइट लेके दिल्ली आए, फ्लाइट लेट हो गई, ट्रेन उनकी जो थी वो छूट गई, रात को 2 बजे की ट्रेन मिली, 2 बजे की ट्रेन 5 बजे चली, और वो आपसे बात करने यहां आए हैं। आपको इन लोगों का एफर्ट नहीं दिखेगा, वो एफर्ट तब दिखेगा जब वो एफर्ट आप करेंगे। मैं रविचंद्रन सर का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। प्रोफेसर सुनील कुमार जी जो हमारे मेंटर हैं, हमारे गाइड हैं, हमको हमेशा मार्गदर्शन करते हैं, वो सारा काम छोड़ के भोपाल से यहाँ हमारे बीच हैं और उनको कोई ऑनर्स कॉजा नहीं मिल रहा है। मैं एकेडमिक काउंसिल के मेंबर्स, गवर्निंग बॉडी के राजू वैद साहब और प्रोफेसर गंभीर जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। उनने पूरा दिन हमारे लिए निकाला। मैं सबका नाम लूँगा तो बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा, लेकिन सभी ऑनर्स कॉजा रेसिपिएंट्स का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। और आखिर में कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप अगर शिक्षित हैं और आपके मन में करुणा और प्रेम नहीं है तो आप अशिक्षित ही है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। आदरणीय रजिस्ट्रार सर से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि कृपया माननीय चांसलर महोदया से दीक्षांत समारोह के समापन की घोषणा हेतु अनुरोध करें।
Honorable Chancellor, may I request you to declare the 8th Convocation closed.
मैं ITM यूनिवर्सिटी ग्वालियर के 8वें दीक्षांत समारोह के संपन्न होने की घोषणा करती हूँ।
धन्यवाद।
Today is a milestone. It tells you how far you have come.
थोड़ी देर में बात करते हैं।
Today is a milestone. It tells you how far you have come. Keep learning, keep trying, keep accomplishing, and keep venturing on to your journey. Congratulations. ITM University Gwalior has a tradition of ending every event with a full national anthem. We all would stand at our respective places for the national anthem and remain standing till the academic profession completely leaves.